Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. If you can read the title of this video, then you'll understand why this is so immensely exciting for me. This is something that the second I saw that this was happening, I immediately got very, very excited, but I was almost 100% certain that I would miss out on this. The reason being because it's limited to like 1,000 copies and it was selling really quickly, and I just, you know, with all the other stuff that I have to pay for, you know, I just assumed that I was going to miss out on it until I saw this for like 99 bucks or 90 something dollars, and I just didn't think about it. I just did it because I thought this is probably my last chance. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Abigor with 1994 through 1998, the complete Hörnix recordings. Look at this thing. Look how glossy, and that's the spine. Look how amazing this is. I am an absolute fiend for this band. Abigor, if you don't know, is an Austrian band that formed in 1993 and have put out lots of records. And these are, I don't know if they're the first 6, I believe that they are. The first 6 Abigor albums. So, like that, like I said, there's the front, there's the one side, and it's kind of weird in the sense that it's basically like a big slipcase, and everything goes right in here. So I will take all of this out for you. Yeah, see, like that. Very, very good job on this box, by the way. This is a Soul Cellar Records release. Just amazing. So I'll show you what comes in here, and I'll talk a bit about each album because it's just amazing. First, with besides all the 6 albums here, you get this big booklet which provides loads of information about each album and everything like that. And I'll go into that a bit more in a couple minutes. So I'll show you these in order, the order that they came out. Yeah, this is the first one. Don't know that I can say this. Verwoestung, Invoke the Dark Age. This is from 1994. This is I believe this is their first album. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know why these are here. I guess maybe just quotes or something like that. I can't tell. I don't speak the language that says what this is right here. So, yeah. The strange thing about these is each of these, from what I can tell in this book, are not the original album covers. I guess the original album covers for most of these, if not all of them, were lost. So these are pretty much improvised album covers that hold true to the, you know, feeling that you were supposed to get from the original one. So this is a Verwoestung, Invoke the Dark Age. All of these are pressed on black vinyl, but I will show you at least the labels. Right there. You got that guy right here, and you got this guy right here. This is a very, very primitive, raw black metal album. No experimentation really yet. This is pretty much the status quo for black metal at the time in 1994. So yeah, you can pretty much guess what that sounds like. It's really fucking good. It's really fucking good. Abigor is just amazing. And as I show you each of these, I will tell you, I'll show you what it says in the book. See? Pretty much like that, the album cover. You know, one thing that's really cool is the lyrics and everything like that, the pictures, if they were found, are used in here, along with the original font for the lyrics, for whatever format it came out on, which is very, very cool. So that's the first one, I don't know how to say it, Invoke the Dark Age, I'll call it that. Very, very good. stuff. Like I said, from 1994. Amazing, amazing stuff. Put that over there. Here's the second one. This is Orkblut, The Retaliation. This one probably has my favorite album cover of all of these. This guy right here, and these other guys. And it's really, really nice. I like it an awful lot. And there's like the big castle in the background. Yeah. Really, really cool stuff. This is from 1995. If I'm not mistaken, let me check that out right here. Yeah. In 1995. This is very, very cool stuff. I absolutely, like I said, I just love this band, and this is when Abigor sort of incorporated the keyboards and stuff like that into their music, simply to add another layer of atmosphere. You know, it wasn't because they were following the goth metal trend that was happening at the time or anything like that. Yeah, because they were very, very against the goth metal movement. But yeah, I'll show you the labels again. What does that say with the three members? TT, PK, and Selenius, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that's how you say his name. Actually, the box looks like it says Selenius. So yeah, there's three members. That's the other logo right there, or the other label right there. Very, very good stuff. This is one of my favorite that came. This is one of my favorite albums that came in this box. Very, very good. Very cool. The lyrics relate to a pagan warrior, the life and death of a pagan warrior, apparently. So that's cool. There's the inside of this right here with some liner notes and shit like that. Yeah. And yeah, some older pictures of the band, stuff like that. Very, very cool stuff. Storming onwards on pagan paths. Very, very cool. And again, I don't know. Maybe there's something that I'm not getting here, but it's not in a language that I can read, so can't blame me, I guess. I don't know. This is the third album. This is another one that I was very, very excited to get. Not my favorite, but one of them. This is Noctyneman from the Twilight Kingdom. Ooh. There we go, Noctyneman from the Twilight Kingdom. This is a very, very, I mean, it has that goth metal look to it, does it not? I mean, well, or that, either that, or I could see this being an Opeth album cover, but, yeah, still very, very good. I absolutely, like I said, it's one of my favorite of the Abigor albums. It's released in 1995. It's very, very, very cool. Definitely different. Yeah, this actually had like female vocals and you know, stuff like that. Keyboards, all that good stuff. A whole bunch of lyrics about vampires and castles and fog and shit like that, which, you know, it all sort of falls into the goth metal category, but it's not goth metal, goddammit. They want to make that perfectly clear. And castle on this side here. Yep, but, you know, still, this is very, very good stuff. One of the better ones, like I said. Noctyneman. This is actually the first Abigor material I ever heard years ago. You know, and following that, I listened to a whole bunch of the other earlier ones, and some of the ones that came out after this. And, yeah, either way, very cool stuff. All the glossy covers is very, very nice. Unfortunately, none of them have anything on the spine. It's just kind of like that. I wish they did, because I definitely plan on keeping these just on my shelf, not in the box, because the box is kind of hard to get this shit out and put them back with ease. So, yeah, very cool. Next one from 1996. This is Opus 4. This is not the original album cover. The original album covers, like I said, were sort of just lost or something. So I'm looking through this book right now. Oh yeah, forgot to show for the Noctyneman. This were little pictures that were used in the, I guess, on the original format, whatever it may have been. So yeah, Opus 4, Horns Lurk Beyond the Stars. I'll show you what this shows in the book. That right there, which I don't know if that's the original album cover or not. And then you got these, like the galaxies and shit like that. This one was actually written in like 2 chapters, so to speak. PK and TT, which is what they go by, their names, the guy who's a writer, everything for the albums. They pretty much, the music was written by both of them, but the lyrics and the visual aspects and stuff were developed completely individually. Specifically, you know, for, I guess it was just an idea they had. And while one of them wrote about, you know, Satan and his black universes and shit like that, the other one wrote more about the human psyche and shit like that. So I think it's really, really cool. Like I said, 2 chapters. Horns lurk beyond the stars, and the other one is Blut aus Aeonen. Aeonen? I don't know. That's the back of that. Show you the labels again. That's the Horns lurk beyond the stars, and Blut aus Aeonen. Aeonen. I don't know how to say that. A lot of the well, the lyrics for the, I think only the first one are not in English. After that, I think most of them are, but I could be wrong. But I have read the lyrics for most of these. I think, no, I guess I have listened to all these in their entirety since I got this. But yeah, Opus 4, very, very cool album cover. I like that an awful lot. Yeah, very cool. So, the one after that, and this is actually my favorite, this is the one that I was most looking forward to. Unfortunately, the one with the ugliest album cover. This is Apocalypse, from 1997. Yeah. Pretty much from what I read in the booklet here, which again I'll show you what this says about it. Oh no, forgot to show you the one for Opus 4. That's the one for Opus 4, page for Opus 4, whatever. And here's that for Apocalypse. And I'll show you the inside here, because it's got some silly pictures in it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very silly. Okay, basically what I read in this booklet about this album is that Abigor specifically wanted to defy the whole goth metal movement that was going on. And they did that by taking an album like the last couple, the Noctyneman and the Opus 4, which had very sort of the goth metal tendencies, and they pretty much, you know, since people wanted them to continue in that direction because goth metal was so popular, they made this to completely defy that. This is fucking harsh and primitive as shit. This is absolutely incredible. Everything on this album is entirely different from anything else they've done previously. The vocals are much more audible and, you know, harsh, and it's absolutely incredible. Like I said, I don't like the album cover so much, but it says Abigor's Apocalypse, which is very cool. Yeah, and what I mean by their vocals, Selenius's vocals being more audible, is not like you couldn't hear them. I guess it's just the lyrics are much more decipherable. Like previously, like on the albums before this, you could be reading the lyrics and get lost while listening to it, which I don't always love, but Abigor is an exception for any rule, so it's not like this on this. You can understand everything this guy's saying, and it's just evil as fucking shit. Pretty simple labels on this one, but this is easily my favorite of all of these albums. I will put a song for each album in the description if I can find them on YouTube. I don't know. I haven't looked for years. So yeah, absolutely amazing stuff. And that's the 5th out of 6 that you get with this thing. This is the last one, Supreme Immortal Art. Yeah, this is a very symphonic record. It's much different than Apocalypse, but it's still very, very good. This is another one of my favorites out of all of this. It was released in 1998. All these, like I said, on black vinyl. Pretty cool looking labels on this one, because it actually has PK, TT, and then Selenius right here. Yeah. but this sort of with this album they kind of moved away from the super bombastic sound that they had on their previous albums, and like I said, it went pretty symphonic on this one. But this was the last Abigor album for a few years at least, because I know right after this album the lineup completely fell apart. I think the vocalist quit, and then TT left, and I guess after that he didn't even listen to black metal for like 5 years or something like that. Something I fucking read in this goddamn book. But yeah, I'll show you the thing for that one too, the sort of layout they have for that one. Supreme Mortal Art is really, really awesome. I think it's got the coolest looking pictures and stuff like that. All silly again, of course, because it's black metal. Black metal is pretty silly. But yeah, very, very good stuff. That's everything that comes with this. And I'm so, so pleased to own this. I can't wait to just have this in my collection forever and to just listen to it on a regular basis, because it, goddamn it deserves it. It's so good. I don't know if Apocalypse, like I said, Apocalypse is definitely my favorite in this box, but I don't know if Apocalypse is my favorite Abigor album. Right now, it's definitely the one they released last year. That album is a goddamn monster, and it's just so fucking amazing and evil and crazy and just perfect. God damn it, like I said, this box is just a... I'm just gonna get these out. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. Once again, this is Abigor with 1994 through 1998, the complete Hörnix recordings, Soul Cellar Records. Pick this shit up if you can. Don't pay $1 million for it, but definitely pick it up. It's goddamn, it's probably my favorite box set that I have. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like it, and until next time, stay tuned and take care.